Guys, you have no idea how long I have been craving pancakes. I've been thinking about these pancakes all week, no joke. So, and they actually turned out really well. So if you want a recipe on how I get these pancakes, then let me know. I'm gonna add all my toppings and stuff in the video, so I'm not just gonna have some dry pancakes. But anyway, hello everyone, what's good? I hope you're all well. So we have a breakfast mukbang. The last mukbang was the Taco Bell one, and if you already watched it, then I mean, this one's going to be very similar, but I had to take it down because of just some problems with the video. But I'm going to include them questions, and I'm also going to do some more girl talk questions. So we're just going to sit and eat and chat shit, basically. Breakfast really has slowly but surely become my favourite meal of the day, so I wanted to sit down and kind of start the day off with you guys. Yeah, I'm going to add to my pancakes. So I've got some raspberries and blueberries, and then I also have this honey witch. This is so cute. Although I do have some butter as well, because I see a lot of people putting butter on pancakes, but I don't really think, I don't know, butter sometimes freaks me out a little bit. I'm such a sweet breakfast person. I do occasionally enjoy like avocado and eggs, but the majority of the time a sweet breakfast like French toast or pancakes or waffles or anything like that. Okay, well these pancakes kind of look like they need a little Instagram feature, so I'm going to be the influencer that I am and take a picture of them. This is the first time I've actually tried this pancake recipe, but they're very spongy, they feel very light, so far so good. Me and food have a very, very good relationship now. Maybe like, how long ago? I'd probably say like 2 years ago, there's no way that you'd catch me eating pancakes for breakfast. I mean, I do want to start this girl talk right now, but these are so good. Okay, so, oh my god, before I start, these nails, don't judge me, they're actually stick-on nails and I feel like they keep pinging off, so you're gonna have to ignore that, but these were the best thing that I could do. I mean, I'm not good at painting my own nails. I don't know why. I can't stay in the lines. Yeah, I've had to put these stick-on nails on and they look so gross. So let's just ignore that real quick. Okay, a question I got a lot was how to get over a breakup in lockdown. And a lot of you must be breaking up with your boyfriends, because I've had a lot of that. Like, I've had a lot of more messages than usual on how to get over a breakup. So I don't know whether maybe lockdown has put a bit of a strain on the relationship, or whether people are just struggling in general. I feel like we're all struggling at the minute, and we kind of need to cut ourselves some slack if we're feeling extra sad. Obviously you're gonna feel it 10 times worse, and that's not a weak thing, that's just life is really shit at the minute. And usually, especially for me, what I would do in a situation if I'd just broken up with someone is I'd probably be distracting myself. Rather than being sat at home thinking about it, I'd be at the cinema, or I'd be out with my friends, or I'd be doing something. But right now there's nothing to do. I actually think it's low-key better to have the conversation with yourself as soon as you guys break up. Like, actually allow yourself to be sad. And ride the emotion. I always say, and my OGs know this, give yourself 3 days to be sad, and then you can distract yourself. But I feel like it's so important to actually talk to yourself, and that's why I find journaling really therapeutic, because when you actually write down what's going on in your head, you're getting to know yourself more. So getting to know how you feel about this breakup and why you're upset and why you feel like you maybe can't live without this person, and pinpointing them bits will help you in the long run, rather than putting it off and distracting yourself and then 3 weeks down the line after you've broke up then realizing, oh shit, we've actually broke up. Does that make sense? I hope it does. I definitely think in lockdown I've started actually having conversations with myself that were quite difficult. So not even in terms of boys or breakups or whatever, but just in terms of where I want to be, who I want to be, who I am now. And these are conversations that I've definitely, sorry, I'm just waffling, this is just going to be a waffling video. But these are conversations that I've definitely tried not to have with myself, because I probably won't like the outcome. I have to say, journaling has definitely helped me with that, and I feel like a lot of people ask about journaling and things like that, and there is a really good journal that's got me started into journaling, which I'll leave in the description box. I have spoken about it before, but I've also got another blank notepad. So I've got my journal, and then I also have a blank notepad, and on that blank notepad I'll just write down my thoughts that day, and it's kind of like a diary. And I never really understood the meaning behind the diary. Like, I was like, why do you need to write down how you're feeling? Oh my god, you actually get to know yourself so much, because you're almost like putting out there what is in your brain, which makes you think about it. Once you actually break down why you're feeling how you're feeling, you can kind of, so for example, if you're sad, if you break down the reasons why you're sad, you can kind of get a solution on how to change it, rather than just feeling sorry for yourself and just feeling sad. And then there's the obvious ones. Block them on social media, but make sure if you're gonna block them, don't unblock them. You don't want to be the bitch that's blocked them and then you unblock them. Like, you need some respect for yourself, but you need to love yourself enough to think, you've left me, or even if they've not left you and it's a mutual breakup, you're doing this for yourself, you're doing this to better your own life, and your soulmate's out there. I'm such a strong believer in love, and I feel like whatever is meant to be will be. Things have just got to happen in your time, and yeah, you'll find someone if you believe in love and believe that there is someone out there for you. I've also had a lot of questions or a lot of comments on me saying that I'm in a relationship. So yes, I have a boyfriend. Oh my god, I've literally mentioned this in every video. Everyone's gonna be like, Mads, shut the fuck up, like we all know. Everyone was like, Mads, I thought you were gonna stay single and, you know, be happy single and blah blah blah. Yes, that was my plan. I wanted to stay single for at least a year and just, you know, enjoy being with my friends and enjoy being by myself a little bit. But sometimes life has other plans and you've got to roll with the punches, you know what I mean? Like, that's why I need to stop planning things like that, and I need to stop getting in my head that if I've planned it to be a certain way, it has to be that way, because life does get in the way sometimes and God always has another plan. I always think this, I must be sat there saying I want to be single, or I'm going to do this, or I'm going to do that, and I can almost hear God like, no you're not. These are so good. I'm going to have a little pancake break because these really are elite pancakes. So this was a question from the mukbang, but I've had a lot of people asking me what I said because they knew I answered this question but didn't watch the video. So it's how to get a guy to like me, and I'm going to water it down a little bit because a lot of you might have heard this from the last video, but the main thing for me is be yourself, because if they don't like who you are, then they're not your soulmate, and you want to meet your soulmate, right? So if you are completely yourself and this guy's like, she's not for me, or this guy's like, I don't know, whatever. If this guy likes you for you, then perfect. But if he doesn't, then he's not the one. So let him go. Let him go, sweetheart. Listen, I've liked people in the past where it's not worked out and I've been devastated, but I mean, they weren't the one. Even looking back now, I'm like, huh? Mads, really? I wouldn't really say you don't need to do anything for a guy to like you. You've just got to be yourself, and if they like that, then great, and if they don't, then see ya. The one thing that I did learn recently as well is to not do things because you think a guy will like it. I use this as an example in the last video, but don't pretend to be into football when you know nothing about football and you're not even remotely interested, because they're gonna learn eventually. Imagine you're together for 3 years and you have no idea. I mean, if I was to sit and watch football now, I know that it's men kicking a ball around, that's it. So I'm not gonna pretend to care, because eventually this guy is gonna know I don't know anything about football. But I feel like that's the same with everything. Don't start something or don't say something that you then can't back up forever. If you pretend to be a really good cook and you like cooking all the time and you're cooking loads at the beginning of the relationship, and then a year down the line you can't be asked anymore and you're not actually that into cooking, and you start ordering takeaways all the time, he's going to be thinking, oh, she used to make all this effort at the beginning of the relationship but doesn't want to make effort now. So I mean, I enjoy cooking. Do I cook all the time? Absolutely not. I just think it's important to just be yourself, because if you are you, which you're perfect the way you are, and there's someone out there that's going to love every single bit of you, the good and the bad. So if you, obviously you're not going to show bad bits at the start, but if you're just yourself, then the love of your life will come to you, and you will attract, I think it's the same with friendships, you'll attract the kind of people you're meant to surround yourself with and the kind of partner you are going to end up with. That was another question I got, how to make good friends, which is so difficult right now. It's so difficult to meet new people. For me, the number one tip is make sure you're a good friend yourself. Make sure you are someone that you would meet and think, I want to be her friend. She's kind, she's this, that and the other. And I feel like I can honestly say I am such a good friend. I've had friendships that have lasted 23 years. I've had a friend for 23 years. My best friend Emma has been my best friend for 23 years. I know I'm a good friend, and I know I'm a friend that you would want to keep around, and I feel like in order to attract good friends, you also need to be that good friend, because I always say good hearts attract good hearts. Sometimes you are going to attract bad, and that's where you need to look for the red flags. Jealousy is very, very common in friendships, but also if you see even a little bit of jealousy, gone, because they are going to hold you back so much with life. And obviously if you've got one friend, for example, and you know she's jealous of you, it's going to be so hard to cut that person off. So I always say you don't need to cut people off, just distance yourself. If you're worried about telling a friend good news, then that's not your friend. If you're worried about even just anything good happening to you and you don't want to tell your friend, or you feel a certain type of way about telling your friend, or even if you're telling your friend to boast, that's not good for you. That's not good on your part, but that's also not good for them, and that's not your friend. Yeah, definitely look for like little red flags like that, because I promise you, jealousy and bitterness is the most awful trait to have. And even if you are slightly jealous yourself, I feel like that is definitely something you can work on, and I feel like you should, because number one, you're going to go through life so unhappy, and you're going to be making the people around you feel like they can't talk to you or can't tell you things, or even they might start distancing themselves. Jealousy can make people do the dumbest, craziest stuff, so you don't want that. Okay, I finished my pancakes. I feel like we can actually have a conversation now without me constantly thinking, I want another bite. Okay, I do have a lot of questions, so maybe I'll do a part 2 of this. Let me know what kind of mukbangs you want to see, because I feel like it's so much more relaxed when I'm eating, and it just feels like we're sat having breakfast together rather than it being like a sit down chatty video. So how to feel confident in the bedroom. I've been through phases where I've been so uncomfortable in them scenarios. I'm telling you from experience, the best way to feel comfortable in the bedroom, also where your partner's going to be like, what the actual did someone put in your drink, because you're so sexy right now. Before you get to the bedroom, or before whatever, if you're looking in the mirror, don't let any negative thoughts touch your mind. And as soon as a negative thought enters your mind, cut it off straight away. Look away, look back, and then tell yourself something positive. Because the kinder you are to yourself, the more confident you'll become, which will make you more confident in the bedroom, period. But even if you're not confident right now and you've got a man and you're, you know, getting in the bedroom or whatever, fake it till you make it. Fake the confidence, because I swear, I've always said this, it doesn't matter what you look like, if you've got a presence about you. So if you walk into the room and you're confident and you think you're sexy and you think you're beautiful, then you are going to be the most beautiful person in the room, because you know it, which will make everyone else think it. So you need to walk into that bedroom and be like, I feel like it works though. Like if you're confident, then your partner's also going to be like, okay. And I mean, your body is probably so beautiful anyway, and you have nothing to feel awkward about or uncomfortable about. Bedroom scenario should be a really good experience for you, and even just making yourself feel a little bit sexier, like maybe putting a really cute lingerie set on. And I said this in the last video, romanticizing your shower routine a little bit. Obviously if it's like an off the cuff, let's go and, you know, have a quick one, then it's different. But if you're going to meet a guy, I mean obviously not right now, but or if you're getting ready for like a lockdown date with your man or whatever, then romanticize your shower routine, make yourself feel really good, and already you'll just feel so much more confident. And sometimes, like, yes, like I said, you do have to fake it before you make it, but a lot of the confidence in the bedroom comes from confidence in yourself. And I feel like you can really build that up by, one, replacing negative thoughts with positive ones. Affirmations: I am beautiful, I am worthy, I am perfect in my own body, and I'm confident, I'm sexy, my man thinks I'm sexy. Affirmations like that honestly will change your mind so much on yourself. Say the things you say to yourself in the mirror, 9 times out of 10 you would never say to anyone else or your best friend. You would never tell your best friend your acne looks ugly, or you're fat, or this, that and the other, your hair looks shit, I don't know, whatever it is. You would never say that to someone else. So don't, please don't say it to yourself. You are the only person that's going to be in your life forever, and you need to be so kind to her or him, because that's your best friend. That is your ride or die. People, anyone in your life, whether you think you're going to be with them forever or not, they can come and go, you know, like, that's life. But you are you forever. You need to be kinder to yourself than you are to anyone else, and I always forget that. I definitely forget to tell myself that, and I can get into ruts of really talking negatively to myself, and then I'll come out of it and be like, right, you've just been mean. Like, I'd put something on and think, huh, you can't pull that off. Would you say that to your best friend? Hell no. If your best friend wanted to wear something, then you're like, yes, you look fire. Like, you would never say, oh, you can't pull that off. Why do I waffle so much? I feel like, you know what it is? I've learned all this information recently, and life to me just makes more sense. Like, since reading The Secret and journaling and becoming more spiritual, getting to know myself more, being on my self-love journey, all this information, I kind of want to just tell you all, because I'm like, I wish I knew this 5 years ago, 10 years ago. I'll do the research for us and then I'll just tell you. You don't have to read the books. I mean, obviously I recommend reading the books, but I'll just give you the information. I'll just highlight all the best bits and tell you the highlighted bits, you know? That was another question. How did you transform into a boss slash baddie? This is how. I swear to God, this is how. I feel like I've not changed that much as a person, I guess. I mean, I'm still mad that started on YouTube. The only difference is when I watch my old videos, like reacting to my old videos and stuff, I was looking at such an insecure girl that didn't really know much about herself, was quite negative to herself. And now I feel like this new lease of life that a lot of you always say, like, oh my God, Mads, you're such a baddie. I was gonna say I hate the word baddie. I love the word baddie. I'm a bad bitch. But I feel like that has come from just falling in love with myself and being so much kinder to myself, because I swear it's not just a mental thing. When you start thinking you are a bad bitch, then you'll give off that energy as well, and that's where it's come from. Do you believe in getting revenge on an ex? Yes, but not in the way you would think. So if you want revenge on your ex, it's obviously been a bad breakup. Do not do anything like go and sleep with his best friend or go and sleep with someone to like get revenge. That doesn't work. He's just going to be thinking, oh well, that's obviously not my wife. Like, my wife wouldn't do that. You just need the glow up. You need to glow up from this whole relationship, and that's the best thing about girls. I feel like when guys and girls break up, the guy always just kind of like stays, you know, but you always see the girl level up. Like, every breakup I've watched on Instagram, whether I know the person or not, I always just see the girl level up so much, and I'm always just like, I don't think you should view that as revenge on your ex. I feel like you should view it as, this guy has given me, or this girl has given me chance to re-find myself, and that in itself is revenge enough. You don't need to be thinking this is revenge. Like that, you leveling up and being a boss and bossing this whole breakup is revenge enough. I actually chat so much shit. Also, I did ask this before, but if anyone knows any nice furniture companies, please let me know. Oh my god, I'm not going to answer any more questions. I'll save that for a girl talk. But I'm doing my whole apartment up, so I'm going to do some vlogs. The first room that I'm doing is in here. So I've got a new sofa being delivered this week, which I'm so excited about. So I'm going to be doing my living room up first, and then I'm going to be converting my spare room into a walk-in wardrobe, which I am so excited about. You have no idea. Like the plan of the room honestly just makes me so excited. Like, I feel like I've not really done much with my apartment yet. I think the excitement of me moving out just kind of clouded it, and I was happy with what I have. But now I just want to make this so much more personal. I want to make this space a lot more me. Yeah, that's going to be coming soon in some vlogs. But yeah, I'm going to end this video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully this video actually goes well and my editing skills don't mess up, let's say. But yeah, if you like to see these videos, then please let me know in the comment section and give this video a thumbs up. If you're new here, please make sure you subscribe as well. I would be so grateful. And yeah, I hope you all have the best week ever. I love you all so much, and I'll see you in the next vid. Bye.